started. Welcome to our practice. Some twists. We'll be starting standing or on your seat in seated mountain or standing mountain. Find our way, close our eyes, breathing in, feeling rested. Breathing out, renewed. Inhaling, rested. Exhaling, renewed. Softening our knees and noticing the legs. Strengthening the pelvic floor. Bringing some awareness there. Lengthening up our spine, right up to the crown of our head. Releasing our shoulders down from our ears. Widening across our chests and breathing. Breathing in and filling up our rib cage, feeling it expand, and breathing out, letting it come back, releasing tension. Inhaling, filling up. Exhaling, releasing. Letting go of our day. And focusing on each moment, each breath. Flowing through our mountain pose now, reaching our arms up towards the sky, bringing our hands back towards the sides of the body. Inhaling, opening, exhaling, hands to the sides of the body. We have 10, maybe 15 of these flowing mountains. It could be done on your chair, on the edge of our chair. It could be done seated on the floor. If it feels okay, touching our thumbs together at the top. Just checking in with where our body is in space. We'll meet in our regular mountain, hands by our sides. And bring our hands to our shoulders, lifting our elbows up towards our shoulder height. Do some small circles with our elbows forward. Making those a little bit bigger. And then really big. If it feels good, we close our eyes. And we'll come back to neutral. Draw the elbows towards each other, tuck our chin in, stretch the back of our neck. Inhale, opening. Exhaling, tucking. Allowing your breath to guide your movement. Wait for the pause and for the in breath to start and the out breath to start. Warming up our shoulders today. We'll give those shoulders a little break before we move on. Let's bring our hands by our sides. Take our right ear towards our right shoulder, stretching our neck. If it feels good, we push away with our left hand towards the mat. If you're on your chair, you can hold on to your chair with one side. Breathing in, rested, breathing out, renewed. Let's lift our head all the way over to the other side, pressing away with the other hand or holding on to our chair. We'll bring the chin back up, bring our hands out in front of us, and up and down with our palms. So one palm turning up towards me, and then the other palm turning back towards yourself, warming up our wrists. If that doesn't feel good, of course, holding either one of those poses without flowing. Then we'll bring both of our palms to face the mat. Bring the pinky fingers out towards the edges, and then the opposite of that. Hands come out to the sides. We'll open up our wings again, stretch our arms out nice and wide. If it feels good, actively reaching through our fingertips, letting the shoulders go down from the ears and lengthening our neck, but using our core to help hold us steady here. Turning the thumbs down now, palms face back towards the back of the room, and reach with the thumbs towards the outside areas of the wall. Feel more of a stretch in your bicep. Feel the shoulders relax down. And then we'll draw that right arm across the body, take our chin towards our right shoulder, and stretch our shoulder here. If it doesn't feel good to have your arm extended, you could give yourself a little hug with your right hand back behind your neck or back behind your left shoulder. Let's open up the wings again and go to the other side. This feels really nice. So either an extension or a little hug. And we've got our chin turned towards our left shoulder now. Always checking in with our feet, with our core, with our breath. All right, opening up our wings, we'll bring our fingertips to our temples and start with some standing crunches or seated crunches, and they're also twists. So we lift the heel or the whole foot, twist over, open up, other side. So it could just be heel lift side to side, or not just, it's not a just. Choose whichever one feels best for you, or the lift and the twist. So 3 moves, lift, twist, come back. That's 4 moves, Denise. Bring it back down, lift, twist, come back and down. Couple more on either side. It's pretty challenging to close your eyes on this one, so just to take care, we'll probably keep those eyes open. Last one, we'll come back to neutral and draw our right knee up. So a back stretch or seated or foot, and just bringing our belly towards our leg if we're using our chairs. I'm massaging our organs. If you're standing in this pose, whichever hand, same side leg, you could reach the opposite arm up if you want to, or you're enjoying this nice little stretch and massage for our bellies. And we'll switch sides, either the lift or knee onto a chair. You can hold on and reach up. And one other option, of course, on your chair, drawing your knee in. All right, let's release. We can move our chair back off to the other side or wherever you want it, and move into our cat and cow. Still warming up either our standing cat and cow, seated on our chair, or down on all fours. Exhaling cat, inhaling cow. So rolling through our spine and then opening up across the chest, or we're on our chair. Feeling our body moving one vertebrae at a time. If you can really bring your focus to your center. One more cat, one more cow. We'll give the legs a break, rise back up, reach our arms up for the sky, and then bring them back behind us, opening up into chest expansion or reverse prayer pose, depending on how you're feeling through your forearms today, or holding onto our elbows. If it feels okay, we'll take a little tip forward. Now, if that does not feel nice for you, if you get dizzy, then keep it up. If you're on your chair, you'll hold onto your chair and lean forward with the heart. Amazing. Let's release those hands, sweep all the way back up, breathe in, and start to flow through our chair. Let's add a little bit more movement. Get the blood moving through the body, sitting back, reaching up. Move with your breath. Inhale all the way up, touch. Exhale all the way down. Reach forward or hands to heart. We'll be adding a twist onto our chairs today. A gentle twist though. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down with our arms wide and open up to one side. Come back, arms wide, twist over to the other side. Come back to regular and reach up. Exhale back into our chair, opening, lengthening and reaching again, twisting, opening, and then up we go. Got two more like that. Exhale down, inhale, open. Exhale, come forward, arms long. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach up. Take a big breath in. Exhale down into our chair. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bring our hands down. Shoulders are feeling nice and warm today. Okay, flowing through our airplane pose. Let's continue on with our warm up. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, hinge. Lengthen our necks. And we'll start to flow through this. So if flowing doesn't feel nice, you can hold one of the two of those options, either a big forward fold or airplane. If you're taking care of your shoulders, we'll keep our hands at our hips, hinging forward and back. Keeping a little bend in our knees. Our toes most likely pointing towards the short edge of our mat. Maybe they're on a little bit of an outside turn. Last one, we'll be meeting in an extended mountain. So that's our hands reaching up for the sun. Lifting our heels. And coming back down, bringing our hands to our sides. Inhale, lifting, strengthening our ankles. Exhaling back down, all on our own, up and down. We'll be putting that together in a moment into a chair. So inhale up, exhale chair, hands reach back and we hinge. Inhale, let's reach our arms forward. Exhale, bring them back, reach back. Open up our wings, twist over to one side. Open up, over to the other side. So lots of twists today. Straightening our legs, coming up, breathe in, up onto our toes. Exhale into our chair, hands reach back. We have a little hinge and a lengthening through our neck. We'll reach our arms wide, twisting. Opening and twisting, opening up and reaching up, clasping our hands together, tipping over. So now we're into our bear flow to warm up again. I'm pretty warm, but over to the other side. Lengthen, take a little tip back, support your head, open the elbows, feel the chest expand, soften the knees. And then we reach again. And a full dive into forward fold or stop on your chair. Bending our right knee, placing our right hand on our chair or a block, and reaching our left arm up for a twist. Back to a forward fold, both of our legs straightening, and then bending our left knee, reaching our right arm up for our twist. Back to our fold. And then bending our knees, belly on thighs, hands reach forward into bear pose. And then our arms open wide to the sides for albatross. And then we forward fold or rest on our chair. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Great work. Chair pose, we breathe in. Breathe out all the way up into our regular mountain. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach up, clasp our hands. Exhale, tip over. Reaching and tipping to the other side, pressing into both of our feet. Reaching up and then taking a back bend, lengthening our neck, widening our chest. We reach again and right into our forward fold, or stopping halfway on our chair, bending our right foot, our right knee, reaching the left arm up. Down, other side. Right into our bear pose, belly on thighs, reaching arms long. Opening up into albatross. Folding, breathing out. Letting the head be heavy. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. All the way up, breathe in. Clasp the hands together, exhale, tip over. So I'm going to flow through that flow a couple more times. Lift and over to the other side. Lift and then lean back. Lift and then dive forward and stop on our chair. Find your twist on either side. Take your time, bending one knee and then the other. Meeting in a bear pose, bending the knees. And opening into albatross. After albatross comes a forward fold. Straightening the legs, heads relaxing. Halfway lift, breathe in. Shoulders roll away from our ears, fold again. Lengthen the backs of our legs, and then we sweep all the way up. This is our last time with our bear flow. Clasp, tip. Lengthen again, tip. Think of your core now, lifting you up, bending back. Lifting again, engage the core, big fold. Now the core kind of relaxes when we fold down. And it engages again as we add those twists on side to side, or you can put your hand on your low back. Other side, we feel our hip stretch. Making our way into bear pose. And then our albatross, nice and wide. And then our fold again. Our head perhaps just resting heavily down. Halfway up, we'll breathe in. Hold, breathe out. Great work, my friends. All the way up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to our sides. All right, let's step our left foot back. We'll move into our moonflowers. I'm going to turn on our fans. Cool us down. We're too hot to handle in here. Too hot. Are taking our feet back, move into our moonflowers, lots of space between the feet. The feet are on an angle. We breathe in and reach up. Feel that activation. So it's almost like at the top, we're reaching for the corners of the room, and then exhale, bend our elbows, bend our knees. Flow through all on your own. If you want to, you can take that reach out and move it into the thumbs touching at the top. Knees touching or elbows touching our knees. So we have 10 more flows like that. We're bending our elbows, bending our knees, sitting the hips back. At your own perfect pace. You can stay with the moonflowers with the chest up, or turn that now into our sunflower. So it's like we reach down, pick a sunflower, and then lift it up and give it to someone we love. Flowing and honoring our bodies today. Being mindful and kind to any areas of our bodies that need a little extra love today. A little extra attention. Just like an old friend, giving our body kindness, appreciation, One more flow through your moonflower or your sunflower. And we'll be stepping back up to the tops of our mats to find ourselves flowing through some twisted chairs now with a little variation. Our knees are together and our feet are together, or somewhere around that. Our legs are just closer together to keep our knees from getting hurt when we do twists. So let's bring our palms together, bend our knees. You can stay with palms together, just a little twist, or bring that elbow right across to your knee, or place your forearms across your knee, backhand back, or you can come down onto your chair. Let's open up. And we'll do the other side. Either palms come together, stay tall and twist, or drop down, or hand across the legs, other hand on our lower back. We'll untwist, reach all the way up, and bring our hands out for balance. We're going to do a tree pose and then draw our tree across the body. So hands can be at our hips or they can stay out. Right foot will go out first. We have our tree, our chair or the wall close by. Our right foot goes out, turn the heel towards the body, and we find our tree pose today. We can keep our hand on the wall or bring our hands to heart or reach our arms up. Some other options, our leg on our chair or on a block. Reaching and lengthening. We can have eyes open or closed. Let's bring our hands to heart center, our thumbs to heart center, or just one hand, and check in with your heart. Maybe you feel the beating of your heart through your thumbs. And then that right knee will come forward now. We'll be either walking it across. Actually, yeah, we'll just walk it across and then bend the left knee. We're moving into eagle pose. That foot can stay down or you could wrap it behind your calf. We can stay here or bring our left hand across our shoulder. Either other hand there on the chair, or we open up the elbows, bring one on top of the other into eagle arms. Twisting. Let's open up our wings. Give this left ankle a little rotation. And then we'll turn into a tree on the other side. Dreaming of palm trees today. Maybe we'll add that one in. Toe goes out, heel goes in. It's been so long. So we can choose to stay here or grow our arms up. So palm tree, we grab our elbows if you want to dream of palm trees with me. Or one hand for balance. Growing our spine up out of our pelvis while we anchor down into our foot. Finding somewhere to focus our gaze. So we're working towards 10 or 15 breaths or 3 breaths, 5 breaths, whatever works. One breath at a time. Let's bring that knee around. And then all the way over as we bend our right knee now. We move into our eagles on the other side. All right, so we can either stay there or bring the elbows up again, one on top of the other, sink down, or just give yourself a hug, a one-armed hug or a two-armed hug. Our inner thighs are working, our core is still working, and our spine is still lengthening. Amazing. Open up. Let's take a big breath up. And then a dive to stretch our legs. Exhale. We can be on or off our chair. Staying here, hanging out. Stretching our back, right from the backs of our heels, the backs of our ankles, our calves, the backs of our knees. We're widening across our sit bones and then letting our spine lengthen. We'll come halfway up, hands either to our shins or behind our knees. Feel the length of our back, belly is strong again. And chair pose, so lots of chairs today. We rise up. We're not doing any kind of twist to this chair this time, just sinking down as far as you want to go while keeping our heart lifted. Hips go back, heart stays up. Our pinky toe anchored, our big toes, our heels. Maybe we notice the arch of the foot coming up a little bit. And let's rise up, breathe in. Bring our hands to our heart. All right, take your right foot forward, left foot back. We're going into our lunge and we'll be adding a twist on today. So to make it feel a little bit better for a knee, you could have your backside down. Right foot forward, we'll be bringing our left hand across to our right knee and our right hand to our lower back, or coming right down, drawing the elbow across. Whatever feels best for you. Finding a position where we can still breathe, feel the pose, creating sensations in our body. We'll unravel, come back up, take the left heel down, and we open up into our warrior two now, facing more towards the window. On or off our chair. Try not to fall off. Soften through our shoulders. Pressing through both of our feet. Breathe. Let's work our obliques with a little flow from reverse warrior to side angle. So turn our right palm up, reach up to the sky, and then bring that right elbow down to our front knee and reach the left hand towards me. So we'll flow between these two poses, breathing in, rising up to reverse warrior. Left hand goes back. Breathe out, side angle. So as we move through these two, using the sides of our body or just focusing on the feeling of the sides of your body, slowly lowering you, feeling the stretch on the top, and then engage the top body to lift you up and feel the stretch on the right side. Engage the right side to draw you slowly back down and side to side, bringing our muscles into awareness now. Feeling them connect and then using them to lift and lower us. One more on each side, and then we'll do our triangle pose. We'll make our way to straightening out our right leg, opening up our wings, reaching our right hand forward and then down. I like to bring my back foot in a bit for that one. And we open up into triangle, reaching the left arm up or tucking it back behind you. If anyone wants to twist your triangle, that is an option. Your left hand comes down to where your right hand is. And let's just take our right hand to our lower back or over to the other side of the mat for a twist. Twisty, twisty day. And it's not even Tuesday. Open it back up, regular triangle. And take it to forward fold. Let's lift our back heel, push off the back foot, forward fold. Take a little rest here in our fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, fold, breathe out, sweep all the way up, breathe in. Feel the length of your body again, bring the hands to heart. We'll move our chair to the other side if we're using that. And going into our lunge, left foot forward, right foot back, bending our left knee and choosing where we want our lunge to be. Reaching up or hands at heart. And today we add our twist. right hand over to left thigh, left hand to the back, or bring the elbow right down. You can keep your hand on your back or stack the palms. Whatever feels best for your body. And it's in a place where we can still breathe and still feel. No pain. We'll unwind our lunge, rise up, take our back heel down, so your right heel down, and we move into our warrior two, bending our left knee as much as we want to, and pressing into both of our feet. Soften through the shoulders. We can stay in warrior two if you don't feel like moving too much today, or do our little flow. Reach our left arm up, reverse warrior, and then back down, left elbow towards the left knee, and we reach long with the other arm or keep it back behind us. Open up, so flowing between those two and connecting again to your body. The front side of your body being open and then engaging, lifting you, and then slowly lowering. Take your time, close your eyes. Feel your spine lengthening. Feel your legs strengthening. We'll come back up to warrior two before we make our way into triangle. So straightening out our front leg. If you want to bring your back foot in a little bit, you can. We open up and hinge forward down into our triangle. With or without our block, our chest likely open up towards the long edge of our mat or the wall. Feel some love for your triangle, or twist your triangle. Top hand goes down to where the bottom hand is, and the other hand can go gently on our low back. Amazing job. Unravel, come back up, and lift your back heel to step to forward fold. Take a nice hang out here in your forward fold, with or without your block. And let's flow halfway up and fold. A few more times, strengthening the back of our body, a small bend in our knees as we move through these two poses, pressing into both of our feet. Last one. Amazing. Let's sweep all the way up to the sky. We'll be making our way down onto the mat after this one last little stretch, nice and long. Maybe a little back bend, and then we take it into our fold. Take your time. We'll come to a seated position. No rush at all. You might want to keep your chair close by for legs up a wall. All right, let's do a few more twists. Get yourself comfortable. If you want a glass of water. All right, let's take our feet out wide first, or feet out long. Strengthen up our knees. So we want to find a nice strong connection with our sit bones down into the mat, and then lengthen up our shoulders on top of our sit bones. With or without our blocks, we reach our hands towards the mat, and then lift our right leg. So we're engaging the muscles that surround that knee. And even if it's just an engagement to lift your heel or point your toe, or just point your toe towards your foot, hip, thigh. Oh, as soon as you went, whoop, pulled it, it hurt. Let's do the other side. See if that one feels okay. Can be just the turn of the toe or the lift of the leg. No, that was same thing.
Well, I'm low in potassium, so that probably does not help.
Oh, I remember you telling me about an interesting food that has lots of potassium besides bananas. Cantaloupe. That's right. That is correct. Okay. Okay, let's take the legs out a little bit wider. They don't have to be super wide. And take a little lean forward. Just see how that feels without tensing up our hip flexors. We'll stretch out the backs of our legs here for about 30 seconds. Around 10 breaths, 8 to 10 breaths. Breathe. Connect to your breath as much as we can during our day. A little mantra today, breathing in, feeling restful. Breathing out, feeling renewed. Inhaling, restful. Exhaling, renewed. Feel the face resting. Let's bring it up. We'll move into our boat pose. So draw our knees in a little bit closer. We've got some space between our feet, or you could be holding a block between your feet if you want to engage your inner thighs, or your block between your inner thighs. All right, we lift up. We can bring our feet up or keep them down, holding on to the backs of our legs or the tops of our knees, whatever works. And check in with our boats today, closing our eyes and enjoying our boat in a position where we can feel strong, steady, stable, and connected to our breath. We've got a lot of the work happening in our front of our legs, taking some into our core. And then the soles of the feet coming together. We'll take a little hinge forward. If you're taking care of your knees or you want a little more support, we'll prop them up with blocks and do our hinge forward with blocks. Our heart reaching forward. Our spines feeling long. Our face, our muscles of our face resting. Focusing on that feeling. All right, let's walk our hands back up, bring our knees together, be rolling onto our backs. Take your time getting back there. It's almost time for Shavasana. Bring the knees into chest. Take a lovely rock side to side. This is a chance for you to connect with your lower back. Feel the difference. Notice the lower part of our body massaging the earth. And the earth supporting us as we massage. We'll be turning this into, as an option, a happy baby flowing. So if you're okay with some space between your knees and then the soles of the feet facing the sky, we can move into happy baby flowing side to side. Or you can hold your happy baby by either staying stationary and then choosing where you want your hands to be. They don't have to be on your feet or ankles. They could be back behind your legs. Wherever you are, modifying and choosing your yoga practice. It is all about you in your practice. So if we're flowing our happy baby, you can choose now, if it feels good, to hold our happy baby. The back of our head down on the mat. Our chest widens, our shoulder blades draw towards the earth. And then we'll bring those knees back towards each other. Bend our knees, take our rock side to side again. And then pressing the soles of the feet down into the mat. Time to move into our bridge pose. So we have our feet relatively close to our backside. We press down into the feet and slowly lift our backside up, our lower back, our mid back. We settle the weight into our feet and our shoulder blades. Into bridge. You can always slide a block underneath your bridge to feel that support without having to hold yourself up, but still get the benefits. We'll slowly lower back down. Rock our knees side to side, just release some of that tension in our back again. And then move into legs up a wall, lifting our feet up towards the sky, bringing our hands by our sides. We can keep our knees bent if that feels better, or extend the feet up to the ceiling, whichever one works for you. Giving our feet and ankles a rest. Any modifications you want to make, you could make. Sorry, Bernie. Left you hanging over here, but you got it. Good. Okay. If you're taking care of your wrists or your arms and they want a little rest, you can keep them on your belly or your rib cage or reach them up as well. Let your shoulder blades sink down back into the earth. Or bring the hands by the sides. We can stay today for our Shavasana in our legs up a wall, or we can bend our knees, take the feet back down to the mat, walk them long, maybe add a rock side to side. Take your time and we'll be settling into any version of your Shavasana that you'd like today. There you go, Brady. Good?
Yes, I'm good.
Eye cover. Take your time to settle into any version of Shavasana that feels nice for you. Basically a restful pose where you can close your eyes, let your body melt down, and feel the earth beneath you. No rush at all. An affirmation to start your day. Today is a day of happiness and peace. I am grounded and centered. I am grateful for my life that is filled with many blessings. I move through my day with consciousness, grace, and love. Take any time you need now to make some last minute adjustments. And begin to focus on the natural rhythm of your breathing. No effort needed, just being here. Softening our eyes and relaxing our shoulders. Allowing your entire body a feeling of relaxation, a feeling of heavy, of being weighted down and secure and safe in this moment. If any distracting thoughts arise, that's okay. Notice and then let them go. Picture them floating away from you as you bring your awareness back to the feeling of your breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Allow your breath to find its own natural rhythm. Bring your full attention to the sensations of your inhale as the air enters your nostrils, travels down your throat and enters your lungs and causes your rib cage to expand. Take the time to notice each inhale. Taking the time now to notice a few exhales. Feel the air moving back up and out your body. Inviting your full attention to flow with your breath in to every part of your body and out. Noticing how the inhale now is different from the exhale. You may feel the air cool as it enters. And as you turn more deeply inward, begin to let go of the distractions around you. Begin to let go of the sounds around you. Don't worry about trying to change anything about your breathing. Releasing the need to control our breath. Observing and accepting our experience in this moment without judgment. Simply paying attention to each inhale and exhale. Practice coming home to your breath each time your mind wanders. slowly guide back to your breath as an anchor. So before we become fully out of our Shavasana, may the sun bring you new energy by day. May the moon softly restore you by night. May the rain wash away your worries. And may the breeze blow new energy into your being. May you walk gently through the world and know its beauty all the days of your life. If our knees are bent, we can move our knees side to side, make some movements to our hands and our feet. Our ankles and our fingers. Our necks, our heads going side to side. Just noticing how we're feeling now compared to how we feel when we first touch our mat before our practice. We can make our way to an easy seat. Take your time. Maybe that involves rolling over. And bringing our kind and gentle awareness back to that little mantra. Inhaling rested, we can reach up. Exhaling renewed, bringing our hands towards our heart. From our long weekend, inhale one more time, feeling rested. Exhaling renewed. If it feels nice, we can take a gentle and humble bow towards the earth, feeling grateful for the gifts. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, of your long weekend. Have a great rest of your week, Pauline.
Right on.
See
Thank you.
soon. Thank you.